Yo, yo.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the bayLor Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Start us off. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma. Let's go. Break. Black 14.
Might be calling a hot route. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
After that last completion, it's second down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Fort Knox.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook it.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Washington. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Not a chance. Missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I
Dude
have?
missed a field goal. His offensive lineman just ran in there untouched.
Offense, pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Mahan. And the
course.
pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He was wearing a crop top. That's kind of gay.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise in the palace on the prairie on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McConnell. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve. Position.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, it's Lemon.
And as a quarterback, you know when you're throwing a corner route, the football is going to travel a long distance, so you've got to have great timing. You've got to get the ball out of your hands before the receivers come out of his break. You've also got to put a lot of air under the pass so the wide receiver can locate it. You can tell this quarterback has thrown a ton of these routes in practice.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears have their offense in high gear. The give on the option. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lemon. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tight end now in motion. Trying to barge their way in. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of the bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
It's Mahan. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Turning it on. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. You'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Quarterback extends the play. Finds space on the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage.
It's a seam wide open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. He got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Balls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The DBs will back off a bit. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have.
I really wish I knew why I can't hot route my tight end. I don't know if it's a thing I have on. I don't know why I can't audible him ever.
More defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
And his molars are probably
His ass
rattling
chicken
after
wing.
that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
This shit costs a lot. Never send no bitch on that.
Sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running to the left. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking.
Don't call me on Christmas Eve. Bitch, call your daddy. Bitch, call your uncle. Bitch, don't call me. Always in my AO hole.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the. Breaks into the open. They finally
All of you hoes, you didn't remember who y'all talking to. This is Slaughter Gang CEO. I got dick for you if I'm not working, girl. If I'm busy, fuck no. You need to find you someone else to call. Bank account get low. You need to find you someone.
They don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give to the tailback. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Pussies clicking up so they don't feel alone. Hey, man, you're seeing me. I'm Young Money CMG. I used to roll a CMG. The house is not a BMB.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Now they'll run it to the right here.
You left out on a cozy shit. Hey, I'm living every 24 like Kobe did. Shout out to the 6. Shit is getting 8. I'm on 10 for the gate.
The tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I can't pick a play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
Ncaa,
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pierre. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return for 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He slings it deep to the left.
Wow.
Touchdown Sooner. Once he got some room, it was over.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the quarterback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Mahan. Buys a little time. Looking down the left side. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down.
Like, what is that pass?
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can flip the ball tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Might be changing the route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes. And
I don't care. I'm all about it. Blinds are closed. Fun time. Huh?
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air, it's Mahan. Release to the back. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Unloads quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense in.
And the returner will be knocked down. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And that's not the worst place in the world to miss. Coaches will tell you, man, when you're going to take those deep shots and those fly routes down the field, if you're going to miss as a quarterback, you don't miss inside. And he misses outside a little bit. Like to give your receiver a better chance, but it's a good job missing outside.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Throws to the back. He's got it. There he goes. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, going to the air. Pocket breaking down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll try the left side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Sends it back in motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing him, breaking on the football, getting him on the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's got the back in the middle. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Second down.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Flush down the pocket. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
God, I can't wait to get out of this fucking league.
Quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. The sure hands, it's Pierre.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls and throws out the RPO. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the
Can't even
football.
pick plays. This is so cool.
Speed.
So
He's not
cool.
the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
I think that was an example of the offensive.
If you do it again, it might work next time.
He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down, and
Told you, just keep doing it. It's just going to work every time.
Now you're set up to fail.
And already it's
Very skillful.
Changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
And the Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback will keep it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle.
Do it one more time. It's going to work this time, I promise.
Defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
On the play.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the 4th with a touchdown. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
You know I can't score.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's right down the boulevard. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution now defensively. You know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And now this is the time in the game where the clock's
hurry up huddle still took 15 seconds.
Shots like that, you get no gain. We got to get out of bounds, or we got to waste timeouts. So we got to be smart offensively in what we do here.
Makes the grab on the right. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. To throw, it's Mahan. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches